and welcome to Kababayan LA New Year's Special Part 1, where today on the show, we're going to be reviewing some of the most memorable interviews, personalities, performances we've had here on Kababayan LA. So it's Kababayan LA 2010 in review, but also since we're closer to January 1st, we are within the vicinity of the Rose Bowl where people are hard at work, volunteers are very busy decorating floats. So today on the show, as we review some of those memorable moments on Kababayan LA, we're also going to be talking to some of the volunteers here decorating the floats. Sabrina is one of them. Hello and welcome to Kababayan LA.
Thank you very much, Jenny.
All right, let's talk about this float. It's Seize the Day. It's Donate Life float. But tell me, how many volunteers do you have decorating this float?
Well, actually, at this time, we have about 200 volunteers decorating for the Donate Life float by itself. And we, for this whole week, we started from 7 in the morning until 11 p.m. We have 2 shifts available, and then it's going around and around until December the 31st. And it's very giving seasons, and it's a way to show our appreciations of life and appreciations of giving by decorating this float. And we have like donor families here, and then also the transplant recipients, and also the people who are waiting are actually decorating the float to bring the inspired stories about organ and tissue donations.
Sounds very good. And speaking of giving and winning, we had a lot of those throughout the year on Kababayan LA as well. And here are some of the winners that we featured on the show. When he visited Kababayan LA in 2009, then Makati Mayor Jejomar Binay was considering running for Philippine presidency. But before the official campaign period started, factors led him to go for the vice presidential slot instead, and it proved a smart decision as he won despite being the dark horse in the race. The new vice president then welcomed Kababayan LA into his residence last July and gave us a one-on-one interview about his plans as he also reached out to Kababayans in the U.S.
Hopefully in the future I can say when I started ganito kami sa Makati, ganito na rin sa isang probinsya, ganito na rin sa mga munisipyo, ganito na rin sa maraming lungsod.
We're going to expect that. What about yung plano niyo for Filipino Americans and not just that, overseas Filipino workers?
Ang plano para sa kanila, iinganyohin namin sila'y mag-isip sana makabalik na dito sa atin, o kaya naman tumulong at dagdagan ng dasal upang lahat ng mga nahalal ay maging tama ang gagawin.
Another politician that changed his mind about what position to go for was then San Francisco Mayor Gavin Newsom. He first planned to run as governor of California, but fatherhood happened. But again, stepping down a notch proved to be effective as he won the California primary election as lieutenant governor. Here's what he promised when he visited us in studio last August 2010.
I think we need real change, and heck, that's why I'm running for lieutenant governor.
Point taken. Last question. Go ahead and talk to our viewers. Tell them why we need you in Sacramento.
Well, because I think we offer a fresh approach, a different perspective. I believe change, not just because Barack Obama said it, President Obama, but change really comes from the bottom up, community by community. And I think I have a perspective of a governance that really focuses on cities and small towns and rural and suburban areas, urban areas, and counties, that we can bring that change to manifest a different construct in Sacramento. I want to get things done. I don't want to talk about problems. Forget the partisanship. Let's focus on principles that transcend partisanship, new ideas. Let's reinvigorate the state. And I hope that people consider that when they go to the voting booth in just 90 or so days, less than 90 days.
And we'll hold you to your word.
Yes.
We'll replay this over and over when you get there.
Please do.
All right.
You should always hold us accountable.
Thank you so much. For more power.
Thank you for having me.
Hands down, biggest winner this 2010 is boxing champion and public servant Manny Pacquiao. He had 3 big fights this year and won on all occasions. Against Joshua Clottey in March, the race for Congress in Sarangani in May, and a face-off with Antonio Margarito in November. To close out the year, Pacquiao makes it to CNN's Top 20 Events That Changed 2010 and Sports Illustrated's Top Boxing Story for 2010.
Fighter that I've ever seen, the greatest fighter certainly of this era, Manny
Pacquiao. Good evening, everybody. I want to thank everybody, to all the media and press. I really it's really hard fight. This is the hardest fight in my boxing career. Margarito is really tough and strong. And I mean, I feel it. He's really bigger than me. And you know, I'm just like what I said. I want to give a good fight, and I want to make people happy. That's why sometimes I fight him toe to toe, exchange punches, and you know that's what people want. And you know, I won the fight, but I can say that that's easy fight. It's hard. 6 rounds, he got me, you know, a good shot, a good body shot, and I mean, it's really painful, and I mean, I'm lucky to survive that round. It's a great honor to me, and it's a big honor to my country, and I mean, all of you guys, you are part of that, and all the boxing fans. I mean, everybody part of that achievement. And without you, I mean, I'm not here. I'm not Manny Pacquiao. I'm just doing my job, and the accomplishment that I have in boxing, it's because of God. He gave me the blessing, and also the strength, and of course the support of the people.
Alam mo ba na ang TV ad can help you reach more customers? Mas epektibo